From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. The Blue Jays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Rick Porcello will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the throw to first is in time, one gun. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. I'm so impressed with him right now. He's leading the American League in home runs right now. With all the great hitters in the AL, that's really saying something. You don't want to miss any of this guy's ABs.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
High in the air down the right field line. Mazar is under it. 2 gone. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. In his career against Porcello, he's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. He'll get it into second.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives them. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that's the 3rd out.
Leading off.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
The center fielder.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 15 long balls and 48 driven in. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Christian Yelich is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit is Corey Seager.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Seager.
Flores, the runner at first with 2 gone. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper finds some space out there for the catch to retire. George Springer the next to hit in his career against Porcello, batting a robust .350. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him, and it's fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, that grounder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Batting 6.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazara's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. So now into the box is Nomar Mazara. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Batting 7, the catcher.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Here's Johan Camargo. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The set and the 2-1 lifted down the line in left. Ozuna is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now to bat, Wilson Ramos, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him. High in the air down the right field line. Mazara's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. J.D. Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman Abraham Toro.
The first baseman.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a a strike to even the count. 1-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pulled toward right center field. Coming on for it is Hicks. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Kane aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the all set for the start of the 4th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 3-1. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the Now at the plate, here is Nomar Mazara. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The right field.
Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that. You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going. Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad. Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
He's right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Count even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Porcello's ready, 0-1 on its way. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away. And now here is Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Flores is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Now it'll be Johan Camargo as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And now in the box, Abraham Toro tripled and later scored first time around. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
The second baseman, Wilmer.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The count now at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Line hard to the left side. Kane leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of it. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Now back, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball comes into this at bat. 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Right back to him on the mound. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play. So next to hit is Gene Segura. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And that one yanked just foul.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hard hit towards center. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Seager.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back. Still ranging back. And that one is gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 7.
At the plate now, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Mazzara stands at second with no outs. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Tyler Flowers is on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Runner at second, 1 away. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit out towards second. Anderson picks it up, and there's out number 2. Next up, Johan Camargo. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Grounded slowly to the left side. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a... And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings. You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna, flew out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Porcello sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. As a look, now the pitch. Anderson's running. Another one sent foul. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And there's a base hit on the line. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Anderson over at second. Ozuna is over at first with 1 away. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and they get the double play.